The chicken is quite dry. It's just missed little bit of seasoning.
And this is not the proper rice for a Spanish dish.
I think that Foodshala Kids is a wonderful opportunity for our students, particularly those who are interested in cooking, to really shine and to be part of a competition that's becoming increasingly well known, of course.
Their interest in cooking, and I think their interest in their families in cooking really is what shone through, because they're both passionate about food, and alongside those great personalities, it makes them something very special.
Season of Lego Foodshala Kids presented by Omo and Lifebuoy. I'm Amy and I'm your host for this season, and we're here at the fabulous Bollywood Parks and Resorts, where Team Deira International and Team Springdales are about to battle it out in the Foodshala Kids kitchen. Let the competition begin.
Hi, my name is Alif Munshi.
Hi, my name is Yusuf Al-Aradi.
And we are from Deira International School.
Hi, I'm Ami.
And I'm Shri Nami. And we're from Springdales School, Dubai.
Since it's my first time being on a cooking show, especially since it's on TV, there's a sense of nervousness there.
I'm really nervous, but I'm excited to show the world what I've got.
When I passed the first level, I felt like dancing everywhere around because I was so happy that I will be able to come on TV and cook on a professional set.
Since me and Yusuf are the only two out of our whole school to get selected, we are honored and also proud to represent them in this competition.
This is the second time we're presenting our school for Foodshala. It's an awesome feeling because all my friends see me and they're like, hey, is that Amir? As they never expected me to cook.
Congratulations guys on getting through to the Foodshala Kids competition. How are you feeling?
Really excited, yeah.
So how does it feel to be at this level of the competition?
Well, we're on TV and we're in a professional cooking competition, so it's really exciting.
You're excited to be on TV. Who's going to be watching you at home?
My friends and family.
Your friends and family. So it's almost time to start the competition, so if you would like to take your place behind the counters.
I've been exposed to a lot of foods around the world from traveling, and my mom and dad cooks. My dad actually has experience cooking in the streets of Malaysia, so I've taken a lot of inspiration from that and been experimenting since a very young age, and I just have a passion for cooking.
Our X factor is that we both are boys and we have that buddy sensation. So we both are better in working together and we're comfortable with each other.
Before we start the cooking competition, I have a small challenge for you. This is called the Omo 100 Stain Challenge. Now, if you look underneath your counters, there is an Omo box. You can put it on top of the tables. Now, inside this box is 100 pieces of fabric, each containing a different stain. I'm going to tell you a stain, and you have got 30 seconds to find it. Now, the team that win, they're going to have 75 minutes of cooking time. But the team that loses will only have 70 minutes cooking time. So they will start the challenge 5 minutes after the winning team. So the stain that you are going to be looking for now is pesto sauce. And you can look for it in 3, 2, 1. Get looking.
As soon as we opened the Omo box, it was pretty simple and easy. We just looked for the green color, and we saw basil leaves on it as well, which indicated that it was pesto. It was pretty simple.
We got it.
Okay, well done, guys.
We've got it.
Oh, a little bit behind. Okay, so therefore, Deira International will have 75 minutes, and you guys will have 70 minutes, okay?
The time I lost the Omo challenge, I was really very positive because I thought that maybe 5 minutes for them will take to just clean the table or the mess. But we could do that to go a bit faster and complete that in just 1 minute.
Now let's call on your mentor and judge, the general manager of Wafi restaurant, he who loves salmon, Chef Mariano.
Hello, Amy.
So with Chef Mariano being a mentor and a judge, I think it's really good experience for us because he's a notorious chef in Dubai. Having him as a head chef and a mentor could, I think, enhance my skills from what it is already.
Welcome to the league round. I hope you're all prepared for today's round. Let me quickly tell you about today's theme. You will need to prepare a 4-course meal, and the theme has to be international. That means that every single course will have to be from a different cuisine. But 1 out of the 4, it will have to be a Marathi dish. And the judging parameters will be taste, presentation, creativity, and the most important, teamwork.
Chef Mariano is very hard because he's a bit picky on what he likes. I am a bit nervous, but as he is also helping us while we're cooking, I feel a bit more confident.
Chef Mariano will be there to help you while you're cooking. Are you ready to start the competition?
Yes.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go!
Lego Foodshala Kids, presented by Lifebuoy and Omo, in association with Alain Farms, Britannia, Tilda, Aquafresh, Red Tag, Rainbow, Bollywood Park, Media Partners, Radio 4, Eagle Eye Interiors. It's a KKompany production.
Three, 2, 1, go!
So being on a television show, there's aspects that could hinder our way to making good dishes. Like, for example, the time we have. So we're just gonna have to make sure that we do everything efficiently and that we're organized and we know all our stations in order to prepare 4 good dishes for our judges.
I have known Ali for a long time as he's my friend's older brother, and I think that will help with our communication skills and our teamwork.
And with also prior practice, I think our organizational skills are well prepared and we're ready just to tackle anything in the kitchen.
It was hard facing the camera, trying to look confident after we lost the 5 minutes, so it was quite hard for me.
Both me and Yusuf were chopping, we were prepping the vegetables, and both of us were setting up the oil, the rice, so I think we worked really well in prepping at the start.
Team 2, get ready in 3, 2, 1, go!
Cooking in a professional kitchen is very different because you're not familiar with what is what. Things might look different, so you could be confused.
So from my work experience at a hotel, I got to work firsthand with proper chefs in a proper kitchen environment. So from that, I've taken a lot of knife skills, how to be fast, how to be neat in my cutting.
As starters, we have a dynamite shrimp. Every dish has a story. The story behind my dish is when I went out with my parents, we stopped to have lunch. There I had some dynamite shrimp. I really liked that and I tried it at home. When I made it at home, it wasn't so good. My mom helped me and it turned out a bit better.
So we chose lakaimat as the Emirati dessert because we were exposed to the UAE culture. We've had it in restaurants, street food, and it's probably one of my favorite personal Emirati desserts, and that's the story of my dish.
Teams, 30 minutes already passed. Time goes very fast. What are you doing here?
I'm preparing and seasoning the chicken wings.
Chicken wings already done it. What is this?
That's pasta. It's not fully done yet because we're going to continue cooking it in the sauce.
Really?
Yeah, it's not fully done yet.
Since when you cook pasta twice? Why you didn't cook it all the way through?
For the recipe we created, we wanted to continue cooking it in the tomato sauce.
Okay.
But I was really confident in my method that I was doing to cook the pasta halfway and finishing off in the tomato sauce. And I really felt like it would end up being a really nice dish with all the tomato soaking into the pasta. So I didn't listen to him and I continued making the dish the way I make it.
This looks very messy here, huh?
Yeah, very.
How can you work like this? And why? Because you have to do so many things. Clean a bit, use what you need, and then keep working.
Yeah.
Yeah? So after you finish this, clean everything.
I said beforehand that I'm a pretty messy cook, but it's an organized mess and I know how to work my way around things despite the danger hazards. But going forward, we're gonna have to clean while we cook too, so that we don't have to rush at the end.
Messy, messy, messy. This is called messy kitchen.
And it was pretty tense most of the time because we didn't know exactly where the places was when we were cooking. So we weren't really that comfortable, but we had to be professional, keep calm and just do our thing, even though the chefs were looking at us. And while they came, gave us feedback, criticism, we had to take that on board and made sure that we made the changes so our dishes would come out nicely.
Time goes very fast. Springdales. What are we doing here? I don't hear you at all. You're not talking between both of you. This has to be a teamwork. He doesn't know what you're doing, you don't know what he's doing. Is that true?
Yeah.
What are you cooking here?
So I'm cooking the chana jod garam, our Indian snack.
Yes.
So first I have to mash this, then cook, then I have to add the others.
What are you doing here? A sauce?
Yeah, creamy mushroom sauce.
For?
As a dip for the chicken.
Dip for the chicken. Be careful, huh? Because it's boiling already.
As a mentor, I feel he's really helpful. But as a judge, he's a bit hard.
There's only 7 minutes left. Be careful, don't overcook the salmon. I mentioned that before. What did you throw before?
The soy garlic.
What happened with the soy garlic?
It was on the stove for too long and I left it unattended.
And you don't have extra?
Oh, we do. I'm just going to do it right now.
Okay.
It's the last touch for the chicken.
That goes very quickly on the fire, okay?
Yeah.
I burnt the soy sauce. So with the pan being very hot, we left it there for a while, and every time I poured the soy sauce, it would just burn, and there wouldn't be enough time to put down honey or brown sugar. So that the whole process of making the dish was just a total wreck because honey wasn't coming out, the soy sauce was burning, and then when I tried it, it was very salty, so I had to redo it. I had to throw it away and redo it all over again.
Let me try this. Have you tried?
Yeah.
Everything?
It's,
Salt, pepper, everything?
The pasta, yeah.
Because you already plated.
So when Chef Mariano asked me about seasoning my sauce, I made sure to him that I knew that I put enough salt and pepper. And that's because I taste while I cook. So it could have been a trick question to put me off guard, but I was pretty confident in my seasonings when making the sauce.
So kids, last 10 seconds.
But at the end, when they started the countdown, I started rushing and the presentation didn't go really well.
Our communication was very good. We worked well with each other, we listened to each other, we directed each other even, and I felt like that gave us a really good competitive edge against the other team.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up! Hands up!
Lego Foodshala Kids, presented by Lifebuoy and Omo, in association with Alain Farms, Britannia, Tilda, Aquafresh, Red Tag, Rainbow, Bollywood Park, Media Partners, Radio 4, Eagle Eye Interiors. It's a KKompany production.
Welcome back to to LEGO Foodshala Kids, presented by Omo and Lifeboy. Our teams have prepared 4 courses for our judges, so it's now time to call on our 2 distinguished judges who will be joining Chef Mariano for the tasting. The F&B team from Meraas, Chef Bilal Saleh, who is the head chef of the local concepts in Meraas. He is also heading the kitchen at the popular restaurant Zee Cafe. Joining him is Chef Lloyd, who is the head of Culinary in Meraas. Meraas being one of the most progressive urban brands in the UAE. Please put your hands together for our judges. Well, guys, you are the experts, so I'm going to leave you to it.
Team 1, please present your dishes. Can you explain what is this dish, please?
So this is an American-inspired chicken wings, and it's with Asian flavors in it, which is soy sauce, ginger, and honey. The Lego is based off the American flag colors.
Okay, good. Chef, you want to try?
The chicken is a little bit, it's quite dry. The flavor is all over there. It's just missed a little bit of seasoning. I would prefer if you add some green just to make the plate more sharp. I like the way you presented the dish, the portion. It's on there on the center, the weight. Overall, it's okay. It's well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Hola, bring the second dish. Can you explain, please?
So it's pan-seared salmon over a bit of Spanish rice, and it's garnished with some asparagus.
I'd also like to add that the colors of the dish links to the color of the Spanish flag.
This one, the Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Knowing that Chef Mariano's favorite fish is salmon, I made it in the audition room, and this time again, making it again live on set, I had to make sure that everything was perfect, from the skin being crispy and flaky to the inside being rare and really soft. It looked really nice on the outside. I was praying that it was good on the inside.
It's very crispy, the skin. If you were gonna do a Spanish dish, you needed to use the proper rice. And this is not the proper rice for a Spanish dish. I think overall, it's a good dish.
Thank you, Chef.
Please bring the next one.
With pasta in the colors of the Italian flag yet again. It's a seafood pasta dish with mussels and shrimp.
I think you've controlled the heat very well. Seasoning, generally pretty good. Presentation, a good effort. Good, clean flavors.
So what we attempted to create here was the famous Emirati dish, lokaimat. So it's deep-fried dough balls with sesame seeds and honey, date honey on the top. And yeah, there's hints of saffron inside if you can taste it. So that was our best attempt at making this very traditional Emirati dish.
I like it. It's crunchy, crispy. It's cooked from inside, and it's excellent dish.
Yeah, I'd agree that it's well cooked.
Yeah,
very well cooked.
It's
Crispy.
more home style. Mm-hmm. He ended the dessert with a sweet smile.
Team 2, please present your first dish. So can you tell us what is the first dish and what you have created with the Lego around the table?
This dish is a chickpea salad. In India, it's called chana jor garam, and that the Lego model is India Gate, cause this dish is found near India Gate in India.
That one's Burj Khalifa. That one's London Bridge and Great Wall of China. The thought behind the Lego was to make a monument from each country represent the dish we made. For example, I made dynamite shrimp, which is Chinese, so we made a model of Great Wall of China.
What I like here, the innovation, how they connected the Lego with the food, even the newspaper, what they use, it's also it's Indian newspaper.
The innovation, the way it's presented. I like your thought process. Flavors of the dish, very good. Clean, well balanced, good texture to the chickpeas.
More authentic street food.
Yeah.
And the texture, the seasoning, it's all well done.
Well done.
Very nice spicy touch, yeah? Please bring the second one.
The texture of the batter is too soggy. Even though you have dressed the prawns in what is a very nice dressing, it lacks that crunch. It's a shame, but a good effort.
Please bring the next. Can you explain us the chicken?
It's chicken with herbs, topped with a creamy mushroom sauce.
The flavors of your sauce are very good. But the presentation, unfortunately, you let yourself down. You put the extra sauce in the container here, and there was probably no need to hide the marination of the chicken with the extra sauce. You probably could have done a little bit better on this.
Yes, it would be better to keep the sauce on the side, because you already add the sauce there and there is a sauce on the side. I would prefer, yes, to have the sauce separate and present it well, your dish, your chicken.
I don't think that the presentation was good enough. I think we had to speed up a bit and we hurried a bit too much.
Please explain, what is this?
This is an Emirati sweet dish. The name is basbousa. It's made of semolina, and this is a cheese layering on the top.
Basbousa, usually we need to add more syrup to make it more juicy, drink more sugar syrup. If you want to choose more traditional Emirati dishes.
Because to my knowledge, basbousa is Egyptian, correct, chef?
Yeah, it's even from the name you can understand it's not Emirati.
Before the final verdict, I think we were more leaning towards our side, and it was pretty evident that Chef Bilal didn't really like their dessert, and we took that into consideration, and we felt like our dessert was better in that aspect.
Team 1, chicken wings, my least favourite dish. Bilal's comments were not great, but the plus is excellent balance of flavour on your pasta dish especially, and then I look at the other dishes, wow, a very good effort, nicely seasoned and a good demonstration of technique. Well done.
Team 2, you need also to work more on the techniques. Your chicken dish and your sweet dish, you need also to work on both dishes.
This time, I think the best one is gonna be that goes to the next round. Team 1, Deira International, congratulations.
Congratulations, Team 1. Deira International, you are going through to the quarterfinals of Lego Foodshala Kids. Join us next week, same time, same place, here at Lego Foodshala Kids, presented by Omo and Lifebuoy.
So all that hard work was worth it, and good job on us. Well done to our competitors as well. So we're looking forward to the next rounds.
The reason we didn't get selected might have been because we weren't communicating with each other so much. For me, Foodshala Kids is an opportunity to do well. I've never got this opportunity in my life to cook.
It's a KKompany production.